After decades of willingly sharing their personal information online, sometimes with people, companies, and groups they don't even know, most Americans think it's time to regain a measure of control. Aside from the fact it would be impossible to jam the digital genie back into the lamp, that's an entirely justifiable reaction. Data breaches have become commonplace. Billions of records were potentially exposed in 2019 alone, and people worry about losing financial, health, and other personal data to hackers who are intent on harm. It's no longer a question of whether people deserve to be assured their personal data is safe. It's a question of how the goal of achieving data privacy is best accomplished. The California Consumer Privacy Act took effect in January, creating rights to access personal data from a range of companies such as ride-hailing services, cable TV companies, mobile phone firms, retailers, and more. The law also comes with a right to delete personal data and to opt out of the sale of data, which some companies with huge databases do routinely, but others do not. The law exempts certain size companies, but it has nonetheless created compliance confusion for many companies and institutions, not to mention consumers themselves, because formal rules have yet to be published. Multiply the California law times 49 other states, and the result may well be economic bedlam as companies that collect data for any reason, including health records designed to be portable so that people get better care, struggle to comply with a maze of regulations. Legislatures in at least 6 other states, including Wisconsin, may soon consider data privacy laws. A far better approach would be federal regulation, creating a unified set of expectations that won't inhibit interstate commerce or otherwise put U.S. companies and data sources at a competitive disadvantage. In an age of political gridlock, however, can Congress pass a bipartisan data privacy package? The answer is a lot closer to yes than one might think. Late in 2019, 2 U.S. senators circulated largely similar bills on data privacy. Maria Cantwell, a Democrat from the state of Washington, introduced the Consumer Online Privacy Act. Roger Wicker, a Republican from Mississippi, put forth the U.S. Consumer Data Privacy Act. Both bills borrow provisions of the California law related to consumers' rights over their data and the duties of companies to inform consumers of those rights. One major difference between the bills is whether the federal law would automatically be preempting all state laws or only in areas of direct conflict. Ensuring data privacy relies in part on consumers thinking through their own online habits, as well as companies adopting a culture of respect for the identifiable data they collect. It also makes sense to have national rules that encourage continued innovation while protecting people in whatever state they call home.